in their life or I make. I'm hiring my friends from school. I've hired my mom. Like these people I really care about are depending on me. And then, I upload a video and it does bad. And then people, I pour all my time and effort into it, but maybe it doesn't come across as well. Like the video, and some people might have interpreted as lazy. And you read a comment being like, "Wow, what a fucking lazy! Like I thought you made great videos, or this video sucked." And you read that, and the video's underperforming, and you're like, "Fuck, maybe I am being too reckless." And there's definitely times where I would cry, just because I would just be like, "Fuck, am I like not doing this right?" Or like they don't understand I put a lot of time into this, or whatever. Why? Sometimes you're like, "Fuck, does the algorithm hate me? Am I being suppressed or whatever?" Back in the day.
When was the last time that happened? That feeling of
Um, yeah, there was like a month probably last year where I felt a little bit of that just because just sometimes occasionally the rumor and drama mill gets spun up, but you just gotta snap out of it. And like I said, just go, do I believe in what I'm doing? It's like it's hard because, anytime I do anything good, it's people are always like they try to we're like conditioned in America now. When someone does something good, there's always some ulterior motive. And I've always been straightforward and just said a world where I help people is just better than a world where I don't. Like I don't try to come up with this crazy like story of how, someone helped me when I was younger and now I just want to give back and cry. I'm just like, yeah, I can make viral videos, and I think a world where I do viral videos that help people are better than when I don't. I just kind of that's my answer. But it always does suck when people try to just like, I don't know. It's funny. The more good you do, the more people think you're secretly evil, and it's like, why can't I just help people because it's fun? So occasionally those will get to me, and I'll just be like, guys, you don't even know me. Like, and like you would think sometimes you'd read like when I build wells in Africa or help blind people see or things like that. You'd read some of these things online. You would think I'm Hitler. I mean, it's crazy like how people portray it, and I don't know. I wish people just understand like, in my opinion, a world where I help people is just more fun than a world where I don't, and it's really not that deep.
the people around you, how does it impact them?
Oh, how does the drama and that kind of stuff impact
Mm.
them? To be honest, in my case, it I don't think it hits them that hard because most things usually fall on me, and people want to go after me because I'm the guy that does good, the quote unquote philanthropist. So usually I'm like the one that gets thrown under the bus quite a bit.
Mm. It's funny because everyone that knows you knows you.
Yeah.
Whether they're really successful people or people that you work with that I've spoken to, everybody that knows you knows who you are. And it's remarkable to me that someone who has done so much good in the world, I've looked at your philanthropy, I know what you're doing with Feastables and the ethical sourcing of that. When I see someone that's done so much good in the world still be misunderstood, it almost makes me realize that I should never fight it.
Yeah, I mean, the ironic part is the more I help people, the more shit I get, to be honest. Like it's so funny because, like the same day I'll drop a video where I'll help 1,000 blind people see. Some other YouTuber will drop a video where they just bought a new mansion, and it's like everyone's like, "Yes, get that mansion, good job." And then they'll be like, "Fuck you for curing blind people, Jimmy. Fuck you, you're using them." And I'm like, "No, I just want to inspire people to do good. I mean, I can buy a mansion if you really want me to." So it is funny. If you're trying. This is a weird sentence, but if you're trying to be liked, I actually don't recommend you like help people. Like I actually think helping people will make the internet like you less than if you just like buy nice cars and do like the typical influencer path. It's because we're just so conditioned in America to see it as like a shield, and like no one actually does good because they just find it fun, apparently. But I mean, I don't care. Like I said, it's just more fun than if I didn't. So I mean, people can shit on me for helping people. It doesn't bother me anymore. But I wouldn't recommend you get into it if you want to be liked, because I think it's negatively correlated now.
Interesting.
It is so fascinating. It is. I swear to God, man. Like, people, there. I could just I don't know, do these like $1 versus videos where I compare like a $1 boat to a $1 billion boat and all these other things and not help people, and I would just get way less shit. And it's so funny because no one bats an eye when I post that, but when I give hundreds of thousands of people in Africa clean drinking water, it's like all hell breaks loose. And I'm like, guys, I'm just trying to bring attention to a cause. I don't really. But the thing is, I'm just gonna keep doing it. And I mean, I think in my case, most people have realized I'm not going to stop. So they're just kind of over, getting mad at me. And they're just like, all right, Jimmy's just being Jimmy.
I think when the wind blows as well, what it does is it helps you to really understand why you're doing what you're doing and understand yourself. And so when I've been attacked for like the people I interview or whatever it might be, it's actually made me refocus on what my principles are.
Yeah.
Because you have to be really anchored to them.
It's like I said, you have to know where your line is. And as long as you're on the right side of your line, then it is what it is. People on Twitter can say whatever they want. And I think like that's the only way to really survive at this scale without going crazy is you have to determine where the line is, not let the internet.
Workaholism.
Yes.
Can you give me a window into the last 7 days of your life? Just paint me a picture.
Oh, yes. Let me drink some water.